gaming giant Steam accused of ripping off 14 million UK gamers. Okay, let's have a look. What do they say? So, the owner of Steam, the largest digital distributed platform for PC games in the world, is being sued for, oh my god, £656 million. Wow. Valve Corporation is being accused of using market dominance to overcharge 14 million people in the UK. So I don't know if it does apply to any other territories, if they do apply the same kind of marketing strategy or kind of monopoly strategy even, if any. But for the UK, it's been definitely at the cost of 14 million consumers, probably including myself. Maybe. So, Valve is rigging the market and taking advantage of UK gamers, said digital rights campaigners Vicky Shotbolt, who is bringing this case to court. So, Valve has been contacted for comment. The claim, which has been filed at the Competition Appeal Tribunal in London, accuses Valve of shutting out competition in the gaming market, PC gaming market. It says Valve forces game publishers to sign up to so-called price parity obligation, preventing titles being sold at a cheaper price on rival platform. So in other words, when a publisher wants to use Steam as a platform to sell their games, there will be eligibly a deal that says that they would not be able, basically Steam would have to practice the cheapest price possible and available, which means that other marketplaces will never or won't be able to be competitive with Steam in any capacity. Hey, hello, Cara, thank you for joining, hello. Good to see you. So, Mrs. Shotbolt says that it has enabled Steam to charge an excessive commission up to 30%, making UK consumers pay too much for purchasing PC games and add-on content. So not only there is a monopoly on price apparently, and there is an excessive commission system in place, I believe at the cost of publishers too, actually. We'll have a look into this in a minute. But making UK consumer pay too much for purchasing PC games and add-on content. So that's interesting. I believe, I wonder how it works though, because if they are competitive in terms of market pricing, but they're also imposing a 30% margin, the 30% can't be at the cost of customer, that will be at the cost of the publisher, I think. So, the case is what is known as collective action claim, which means that one person goes to court on behalf of a much larger group of people. Mrs. Shotbolt, who accuses Valve of breaching UK competition law for at least 6 years, says that she brings the claim to stop this unlawful conduct and help people get back what they are owed. Steam is a PC gaming platform where players can buy games and purchase in-game extras. According to VG Insight, it had a record-based sales in 2023, generating over $9 billion. It's 7.1 billion pounds in global revenue. So just to give you an idea, Valve will be more wealthy or more. They will generate more revenue than EA Games, for example. They will be above that. So really, really big company. This was driven by 580 million games sold and 14,000 new games released. It's enormous. The catalog is gigantic. However, the market is extremely concentrated, with the top 10 best-selling games making up to 61% of all sales. So when you have, for example, Assassin's Creed, or you have Skull and Bones, or you're going to have GTA, those are like a small amount of games making the biggest amount of sales and return on investment and profit for not only the platform taking commissions, but also the publishers. So it's like the dream team of maybe Well, how much did they say? They say 10, okay, yeah, 10 best-selling 10 are taking 61% of all the sales, so yeah. But there's a lot of indie games, and I really recommend those because they're really great. And to be honest, I really like Steam. I really like Steam as a platform. I think it's really great, but considering the practice behind it, it's a little bit, it's a little bit not only disappointing, but it's quite upsetting actually. So, okay. The claim is backed by legal firm Milberg London LLP, which brings group action case against large companies. Competition law is there to protect consumers and ensure that markets work properly, says Natasha Pierman, a partner at the law firm. When they don't work properly and consumers are harmed, collective actions of this kind provide consumers with a voice and a way to holding big company like Valve into account. It is the latest series of active collective actions cases against big tech companies. Other claims lodged at the Competition Appeal Tribunal for compensation were addressed towards Facebook, Google, and Sony. So here we go. Valve and Steam are a little bit in the target of that particular law firm with regard to monopoly behavior and kind of locking the market to their own benefits, I believe. So what do you think? I mean, what do you think about that? Yeah, that is really excessive. You're absolutely right, Karen. That is really excessive. It's a shame because more and more, and that's something we will see later today as well, with the development of cloud platforms and all the kind of like streamed gaming services, and having this kind of distribution platform being quite dominant, it does compromise a lot of community activities, retailers' activities, your local video game shop. I mean, do you have a video game shop near you that is actually not only selling second-hand video games, that are actually selling new stuff? I don't know money here. And I think ultimately it's all very focused towards strong consumerism, and it's a shame. I think it's a shame. And sure, it's big bucks. I mean, the video game industry is incredibly profitable. It's the film and music industry combined. It's enormous. And saying that it's often at the cost of maybe publishers and gamers, in that particular case anyway, it's it sucks. What else to say? All right.